Symbolism, words and images. When we talk about Jesus Christ, we're often engaging with layers of symbolism shaped by language, culture and history. First, it's important to recognize that Christ was never a surname. It comes from the Greek word Christos, meaning anointed one, which itself was a translation of the Hebrew Mashiach, Messiah. So when people say Jesus Christ, that they're really saying Jesus the Anointed One, not Mr. Christ. And second, the name Jesus in English is itself a later adaptation. The man historically known as Jesus of Nazareth would have been called Yeshua, a shortened form of Yehoshua, meaning Yahweh saves. Through layers of translation from Hebrew Aramaic into Greek, Jesus, then Latin, Jesus, and finally into English, it became Jesus. Each linguistic shift added distance from the original pronunciation, but also new layers of symbolic meaning. This tells us something deeper. Words are symbols, not the essence themselves. The image of Jesus in Western art, fair-skinned, light-haired, is symbolic too, shaped by culture, not historical reality. The symbol of Christ has often been adapted to fit the imagination, hopes and identities of those invoking him. Symbols are doorways, not destinations. The name, the image, the language, all of these are human attempts to point towards something greater, the living truth of love, compassion and divine presence. If you cling only to the surface symbol, you risk missing the essence it was meant to reveal. So Jesus Christ as a phrase is not about a man's first and last name. It's a layered symbol. Jesus, Yeshua, the human who lived and taught. Christ von Christos, the anointed, the universal presence of the divine within. Together they represent the bridge between human and divine, flesh and spirit, form and essence.